So today we go on a magical pizza journey. I bet you wish you were there. You got to eat my crusts. Not all the time, just sometimes. Fun fact, I didn't actually try pizza till I was 17, so with that disclaimer in mind, these are all my subjective opinions. I'm just some random girl.
Wishing? Oh, just a girl.
I recently took a trip to Chicago, and when I was going there, everyone was like, you have to try the deep dish pizza. You have to try the deep dish pizza. I was allergic to cheese at a young age, and then I grew out of it, thank God. So when I was going to Chicago, of course, I had to try the deep dish pizza. But which pizza places should I go to? I threw that out to you guys. I put up a big old vote. And the restaurants I chose were the ones that you wanted. Now, I know ahead of time, there are going to be some people saying you didn't go to Pequod's. Pequod's came in fourth. I was only there for a week, and I could only eat 3 huge deep dish pizzas along with all the other foods that I taste test on the channel. After 3 deep dish pizzas, I was stuffed more than a stuffed crust.
Was that a dad joke?
But hey, I could always go on more trips, which would not be possible without viewers like you. We have PayPal, YouTube channel membership, and Patreon. I also just released merch. It's clear I'm not a big channel, but thanks to people like you, I can keep doing these videos, and I enjoy them, and I think some of you enjoy them. Some of you hate them too, but hey, watching still counts. A view is a view. So first up, we are off to Malinas Pizza. And what was initially not a good experience with the crowded restaurant became a really great one.
I'm in the Wrigley building. It looks very cool. Like, it feels very much like a movie about Chicago. Okay, I have to go back out and come back in again, but look at all the goldy stuff. Like, how cool. Oh, I hate revolving doors. Come with me, okay? We'll do this together. I once saw a video on YouTube of a guy who literally got killed by going through a revolving door that was like automatic. So ever since I saw that, I'm just like, I'm gonna die in a revolving door. And there would be like some kind of poetic justice to that, I think. Oh, here we go. Ooh, in the fancy building. There's a lot of flags here, but I don't see an Irish flag, which is a little concerning. But we should be okay. Let's go eat some pizza. This one looks way more chill than the one I went to yesterday. I'll tell you about that now. Okay, so overwhelmingly people said go to Malinas to try the pizza. So this is gonna be my first stop. Malinas, I think I'm on Lincoln Avenue. I've been told deep dish pizza is Chicago style pizza, but I'm also told that the locals don't really eat the deep dish. And also, is deep dish even a pizza, or is it actually a casserole? So I'm very confused. I have a lot of questions, but we're gonna try out pizza, and I like pizza. So our journey begins. Oh no, it's really crowded. I think I'm gonna get my pizza to go. Okay, I tried even standing in the queue there. I can't hack it. Excuse you, Mr. Train. I can't hack it. There's too many people in there. So this venue is so much more chill than the one I went to yesterday. I tried to go to at Malinas yesterday, and it was just jam-packed, so I could not handle it. I think it was the one in Chicago North, which according to the waiter is usually less busy than here, but right now this place is not too busy, which is perfect for me. We are going to be trying it. I don't know what time of year I'll be releasing this video, but currently they are serving heart-shaped pizza. So can't say no to that. I did check, it is deep dish, and I asked for Chicago style deep dish, which they said it is. So we're gonna do that. I don't think I've ever had a deep dish pizza in my life. I think maybe I've had like frozen Goodfellas pizza at home that purported to be deep dish, but from the photos I've seen on the internet of Chicago pizza, it's not the same. Anyway, I had a choice between sausage, pepperoni, and cheese. And as I understand it, sausage is like the most Chicago thing to have on your pizza, so I will be trying that today. I'm pretty excited about the heart, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, that looks amazing. It's so thick. And I do understand that is it a quiche question now. Very interesting. Like a little red plate. Oh, because love. We love love. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I don't even know where to start. It feels like mean to break up the heart. but also necessary. Oh, look at that. It's just like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Do you have any chocolate fudge with extra garlic?
Oh, for sure, little lady. One for each delicate hand.
When I used to see pizza when I was a kid, and they would have like the cheesiest cheese pizza. I guess it was probably deep dish pizza. So, Malinas, you're gonna have my very, very first deep dish pizza. But let's see if you have the best deep dish pizza. It's very massive. Oh my god. That is sinfully good. It kind of tastes like eating a block of cheese though. Like there's so much cheese and so much flavor. And this is like small compared to the regular deep dish pizza. The little hearts are comparably small. It's so juicy, and I like the sausage. I haven't tasted a bit of the sausage. I think I like the sausage.
That's what she said.
I really want to do this with a knife and fork. I know you guys hate when I do this, but I just like to have a knife and fork. It's just how I roll. It's too messy.
That's what she said.
And I can control exactly what I'm eating. Like if I get a little sample of the sausage.
And you know what? Sorry.
It's very good. I don't think I've ever had sausage in a pizza before. Like I pretty much universally opt for pepperoni. I do not know how you can eat bigger than this by yourself. Like fair play. I just don't think I could handle it because it is a block of cheese. Like on this single small piece, there is a block of cheese. And look how greasy it is. Well, that's not grease, that's sauce. It's very good. Let's find out a little bit more about Malinas. So Lou Malinas is the oldest family name in Chicago pizza history. Apparently, Lou Malinas started it all out in the 1940s. He was working in Chicago's first deep dish pizzeria. Apparently, he was such a fun guy, people kept coming back for more service. And that's the best kind of service, really, isn't it? When you get like a really good host. And here is a plot twist. His first ever pizzeria was started in a Jewish neighborhood on an Irish holiday. That's right, St. Patrick's Day. But Lou just liked everybody. He didn't have any bias against anyone. So Lou's business was going super duper well, and he decided to open up a second restaurant. But as with all good stories, there was a bump in the road, like literally. So construction began up the road from the pizzeria, and people just didn't go to the restaurant because there was a construction thing in the way. All the accountants and advisors told him to close the restaurant, but he said, no, I'm not closing the restaurant. He persevered, and the business eventually grew. Unfortunately, Lou had a very untimely death and passed away in 1978 from cancer. However, the restaurant stayed in the family. After his oldest son Mark graduated from college, he joined his mom in the family business. A few years later, Mark's younger brother Rick finished his basketball career, and he joined the family business as well. So what makes this pizza so special, aside from the warm welcome? Well, Malinas claims to have the freshest ingredients in town. They hand select their ingredients, including the California vine ripened tomatoes, or tomatoes as you guys would put it. The exclusive sausage blend is apparently a huge secret around here. Like even some of the chefs don't get it right away. You have to be here a while till they'll show you. And the flaky buttery crust recipe is also a closely guarded secret. But is Malinas the best deep dish pizza in town?
I have to say the vibe in this place was immaculate. The waiter was really nice and the manager came over to chat. He told me the history of the restaurant in person. And I know you might say it's because I had a camera, but I had a camera in all the venues. And this is the only place that the manager came over for a chat. Just like my Irish pub venues, yes, I am swayed by people being nice to me. So 10 out of 10 on vibe. As for the crust, it was light and buttery. 8 out of 10. And the cheese pulliness game was strong, 10 out of 10. Overall taste was yummy, so I give it a 9 out of 10. And we move on to Uno's. I tried to make a reservation through their online booking system, but I couldn't do it, and apparently it's still not working for me as of right now. And there was a 45-minute wait for the table, and when I did get in, you were practically touching elbows with the people at the tables next to you. As a result, everything is a bit loud in this one. I believe editor Diane has cleaned it up as much as possible, but I do sound a little bit like I'm in a tin of beans at times. That may be the case anyway. This one is interesting because it has a fun rivalry with this other place called Do's, its neighbor and competitor. As I understand it from what you guys have explained to me, it was initially owned by the same people, Uno Do's, and then they broke it in two.
So we are at Pizzeria Uno, and I really hope this was worth the wait, because this is my second time trying to queue up to get in, and it was a 45-minute wait for a table for one person. So if you're coming with your family, be prepared to wait, or come at like a less dinnery time. I imagine earlier in the day it's not as busy. Anyway, let me tell you a little bit about the history of Pizzeria Uno. So, fun fact, I learned at Malnati's restaurant when I was chatting to the manager that Lou Malnati actually was the first chef for this restaurant. The restaurant opened in 1943, and it was started by a sportsman. What sport? I can't remember. I'll pop it up on screen. But the restaurant became really popular really fast. People loved the deep dish pizza and the really thick cheese. So I'm excited to check it out today for myself and tell you, is it the best Chicago deep dish pizza in town? We shall see. We have our little pizza here. It's so cute. It's no art, but it's so cute. Interesting, you cut it yourself. I did see that that's like a thing in fancy pizzerias. They make you cut it yourself. For me, I prefer when my pizza is already cut for me. To me, that is fancier. But let's cut it ourselves. I sound so lazy. It's very tomato. So what happened when I got here was you placed your order and then you waited on your table. So I just went with the easiest thing to order, which was an original cheese and tomato pizza. Oh, it's very crumbly. It's like falling apart, but in a nice way. Oh, that's very good. I'm pretty sure I got real Coke instead of Diet Coke. I did ask for Diet Coke, and then when she came back, I was like, "Is it Diet Coke?" It's not, but okay. It's more tomatoey than cheesy, which is interesting. Oh no, wait, there's more cheese on this side now. It's very nice. Very nice. The pastry definitely tastes like pastry rather than pizza pastry. Like it tastes like a bit like a scone, but in a dish shape.
I don't remember getting pizza.
I don't know. It just tastes sort of really nice, but not like pizza. It tastes like some kind of appetizer, but I got a lot of it. Does that make sense? Like, you know those little tiny pastries people pass around at parties? It tastes like one of those, but so very nice. Very fancy.
So this is my walkthrough to the bathroom. As you can see, it is crowded. They really packed them in here, which really is my only major dislike, and maybe if you like crowds of strangers more than me, you won't mind so much. But this is a Dianocracy, and my vote goes. The pizza itself was great, so here are my scores for Uno's. You guys know what I have to say about the vibe. It just wasn't for me, but I will say the waitress was super duper nice. And I don't think it was her fault because she's not pouring the drinks that my drink was wrong. As for the crust, it was thick and dense and yum. That gets a 9. The pulliness of the cheese was a bit of a letdown. And also it's noteworthy it was a little bit sparse. I give that a 6. It did taste delicious though, so 10 out of 10 on taste. And finally, it's on to Giordanos, which is actually known nationwide. This place claims it invented the deep dish pizza, which some dispute.
That's not true. It is true.
What's noteworthy on this one is a Google search could not pull up any old pictures of Giordanos for me. I couldn't find them at least, and I thought that was kind of strange as it's our oldest institution.
I am here at Giordanos Pizza, and you guys gave me a little tip, which is that I'm supposed to order the pizza an hour before I intend to eat. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna work up some hunger.
A few moments later.
So apparently, even though it was a recommendation that I do it, you're not allowed to do it unless you're seated. So I'll just have to come back because I got some other stuff to do. Everybody likes their nose rubbed. You guys are going to be sitting down there because I forgot the little attachment thingy for this thingy. So enjoy your low angle. You'll get to see the food though, so that's good. This is, by the way, the bane of my existence. I think I need to call the people who made this because I'm just having like a never-ending nightmare with it like flopping over on the while I'm filming because the calibration is incorrect, but it's not incorrect. It says your camera's not installed correctly, but it is actually installed correctly. So, good story. Let's eat some pizza. I'm very happy to see there is a meal deal for like an individual person, which like never happens. Now I just happen to be here at the right time, but it means I'm also gonna get to try the crispy fries, which I am not against. The Giordano's story begins like all good stories about pizza in Italy. It started with Mama Giordano, who on special occasions used to make her double stuffed deep dish pizza, as we would now call it. The Giordano's pizza became a sacred tradition in this Italian family, and when her relatives moved over to Chicago, they decided to start up a pizza chain with her secret menu. That was 1974, and the chain has been going on a really long time. It's probably our most commercial franchise out of all of the ones that we visited. Ooh. It's okay, it's still good. It's still good. Okay, interesting again. They didn't cut the pizza. You have to cut it yourself. I guess that's just like a Chicago thing. It's like, ooh, you're cutting your own pizza. But I like stuff like that done for me because, as you know, I'm not the most dexterous.
That is brand new information!
It looks a bit more homemadey than I anticipated. And I don't know what I was expecting from the fries, but since they're special fries, I don't know, I thought they'd be loaded with something. Let's not judge a book by its cover, eh? I wouldn't like if my book was judged by its cover. Ooh, oh, I just found a pepperoni. I did order, by the way, pepperoni. There's been some inconsistency in the taste test in the sense that I've ordered a different pizza every time, a different deep dish topping on my pizza. But to be fair, I'm only here a week and I've eaten a whole lot of pizza. This is our last one in our taste test. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to try Pequods, but I put it up for a vote on the community section, and Uno came in before Pequods. Whoa, look at that cheese. Oh my god. Whoa. She's loaded. She's loaded. Ooh, I really like the taste. Oh, that's a very good taste. Let's try a little bit of the crust. That's very good crust. I'm here like pretty early in the day, so it's quite quiet, but there is a lot of furniture dragging. Sitting down.
The staff are very, very, very friendly, which is nice too. Ooh, I really like the cheese on this one. Let's try these French fries since they're special. Special French fries. Oh, they're really nice. But like not particularly. They're just French fries. The fudge, did you think they were going to be flying fish? I don't know. I thought they'd have like stuff on them. We could put stuff on them. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, and also on my pizza. I really like the Giordanos pizza. The flavor is very good. That's got to be down to the Wisconsin cheese, right? I have to say I'm really enjoying the element of having fries with my pizza, because in Ireland we always have pizza with wedges or French fries, and I was really surprised when I first came to America and realized that's not a thing that you guys do. And we'd always have like chicken, well, a lot of the times we'd also have like chicken strippers or chicken dippers or whatever on the side too, but I do love having some French fries with my pizza, so that is a big plus for this restaurant. For me, anyway. So let's mark Giordano's. The vibe here was really nice, but it did feel a lot like a chain restaurant, and the noisy table pulling, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I can only go off the experience that I had in the moment. As for the crust, it was buttery and it gets a 9 from me. The cheese pulliness was mega. Full marks, 10 out of 10. And it was absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious, so full marks for that one. So, which was the best pizza overall? Da, 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 da! Malinas was it for me. I just loved the charm of the place, the story, the history, the family connection, and the energy of the place just knocked it out of the park for me. But hey, maybe you disagree, and maybe I need to go back to Chicago and try Pequot sometime. Let me know below in the comments. That's it for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye.